Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Nami podcast. I'm your host, Iccy.
And I'm your host, Seemo. And as always, we talk about this week anime episodes.
Alright, so we are in week 11, almost over with this season. So let's get right into it. So leveling. I can cook on this. So in this last episode, we were kind of doing the dungeon smurfing, kinda. Basically, he was just going to the dungeons and doing everything by himself. They were hiring the teammates, but the teammates weren't going inside, so I'm pretty sure so he gets more experience for the system. So the teammates were just outside chilling while Sung Jin-woo was smurfing the dungeons and clearing everything by himself. So that was pretty much it. It's more of a setup episode for the climax with the first half. I think this is gonna be divided by half, so I'm not sure, Simon. But I think after the next level, it's gonna stop. No, not next. It's like after the next two. Next one is episode 11 still. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode because we're probably gonna dive a bit more into the guild stuff, because we already saw they were trying to poach him into a guild already. I'm interested about that too. So yeah, nothing much about this episode. It was more of a setting up for the future episodes. You have anything to say, Zim, about it?
Yeah, there are a couple of things to point out. I think, like, you can have this focus on this girl that is basically his sister classmates, so probably it's going to be important later, I guess. Then we have this part where since he's leveling up the skills, he needs more mana, so he's getting more intelligence. And the last part, I think the most important, is the part where basically he's getting recruited by the White Tiger Guild. But of course, this guy found out that he's basically got a area awakening, and he really wants him in the guild. But he get outsmarted, and basically gave free money for the dungeons that they already cancelled.
Oh yeah, he got scammed basically.
And but the most important part is that like he was willing to kill them if they didn't keep like the secrets, because he wants to be in the shadow. You know?
Yeah, it was how do I say in English? He was threatening them. Yeah, he was threatening them. So yeah, that was interesting. Next. Are you up to date on this, Simon? The wrong way to use Demi Magic?
Yes.
Alright, you cook then, because I'm not.
So basically, finished the fight of the last episode where our MC Usato is fighting the Black Knight, and since basically the Black Knight reflect mostly the physical damage, like stabs, cuts, and heals them. It's a bad matchup against Usato healing magic, because it's basically just pain, and every damage that Usato gets basically heals them. So in the end, after this fight, that will add a nice animation, I will say. He win, and we have the title drop with the super healing punch, basically.
The
And,
title drop.
Yeah, the wrong way to use healing magic
I
to
know
defeat
way.
and basically knock out the Black Knight that is basically a goal inside the armor. And yeah, basically we have all the other MC basically going out to finish the fight. The demon army retreat, and we have this fact that Rose is proud of him because he survived all of this. So yeah, that's all.
Right. Sounds a bit interesting. I
A
don't
bit
know
too
if
late.
I will probably not catch up on this, unless maybe I will catch up on 2 times speed. You know how I am, Sima. I'm the speedrunner. Next. So we have this very small anime called One Piece. My instant dev ability is Overpowered. The one-shot anime, basically. Wait, is it over? Oh, it is over.
No.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, last episode came out 2 days ago, I think.
All right. But we are gonna talk about episode 11. Just saying, guys. All right.
Yes.
Simo, you wanna cook?
So let's start with all the subplots. So we have the battle royale between all the classmates to become sage. That was to get killed by Sion. We have Takato basically falling down the last level of the underworld dungeon. He survived by killing the physical momentum of the fall. Yeah, overpowered as always. Where he meet the healer classmates and with his help basically goes back to the surface. Then we have the fight between some classmates and the dragon girl. Do I miss? Oh yeah, we have the dark elf basically meeting with another one of her tribe that basically saved some girls that were used as mana source.
The vampire love is so cute, actually.
Yes.
The design is so good. I'm not.
And
like,
yeah, and she's trying to go to the capital to meet Takato. Yes, I think I took all the subplots.
All right. So yeah, I mean, we end up the episode in protagonist I'm sitting out today. What's the name? Cliffhanger. So basically, there's a nuke going off, pretty much, and we just
Yeah.
end the episode there. So I mean, probably Takato is gonna kill the fucking momentum of the nuke or some shit, so weird, dumb shit. But yeah, cool stuff overall. I like how the classmates are all pieces of shit, pretty much. They're like, I'm gonna kill you now.
Such a nice classmate. And we have also the demon girl trying to use this slime to absorb people to resurrect his brother, her brother.
Alright, next.
Pretty good episode.
Yeah, I mean, as always.
It's pretty entertaining.
So now we have Unwanted Undead Adventure. Alright, I can talk about this. So I'm just gonna speedrun because there is not much to say in my opinion. We are in the labyrinth. We finished the labyrinth after we met the owner, the lord of the mansion or the land, I guess. So then we decide on which artifact to pick, and he chooses the airship and the vampire blood because he wants to get that blood, of course, because he wants to become a vampire. So he gets the vampire blood and the airship, like a toy airship that also is like a scouting thing. So that's pretty much it. Welcome to my TED talk.
I mean,
Am I wrong?
it's pretty interesting. I mean, it's kind of sad that probably it's going to end the season when he probably gets to the vampire level.
I mean,
probably after that it will be pretty interesting.
Yeah, we are gonna end literally when he becomes a vampire. I'm pretty sure, Seemo.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I'm not even gonna say that. Right?
Now that the plot was, getting somehow good, we are going to end up like that. So kind of sad.
Just go read the manga if you want to know it, bro.
It's a light novel.
Oh, okay. Then maybe don't.
I don't know if he has a manga.
Bro, yeah, it's a manga. Oh yeah. Alright, that's it. Next. Shane Soldier. Simo, I know you enjoyed this one. Go.
So basically, all these episodes are is the finish of all the free fights that were happening. So we have the fight between I forgot the name. The time stop goal. How it's called?
Yeah, I'm not remembering that, Simo.
Okay.
Something with A, I think, but never mind. You know, it's the Dio girl. The Dio girl.
Okay. Imari. Okay. And the sister Azuma, basically, Yachibo, that fight the Akura and the other demon girl that was now, you know, what? And like how basically combine their ability, they manage to defeat them. Then the most unfair fight, oh, remember the name? Sara, the ship girl, if you remember, right?
Yeah.
And Suruga fighting Coco and her pet, basically. And the way they defeat it is basically uh, Suruga shrinking to, to be like
Small.
really small, and she and Sarah throws her into the pet mouth, and then she expanded, basically make him explode from the inside.
Uh-huh. I was thinking the pet would die, but it was regenerating after, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
actually immortal.
And then we have the fight between Tenka, Kyoka, and the sister of your Yuki. And yeah, at some point they have the advantage, but then they manage to turn on the fight with some nice combination of attacks. And then the main plot part where basically all the cast is there and they are faced with this angel girl, you know,
Yeah.
and the
The
snake
snake.
one,
Yeah, the Medusa basically.
basically saying that she is one of the eight demon god in the Mato.
Yeah.
So they are their main uh, final boss. Let's say that. Want to say something?
No, I mean that's pretty much it. Nothing much to say. I mean, I think it was a very good episode. Like the fights, it was fight to fight to fight. It was a very action-packed episode. Probably the most action in the entire series until now. I really liked it. The strategies were also pretty good in my opinion. I thought it was better. It was better than expected because until now this anime didn't really show much for the action. But that episode was actually pretty good. I mean, and pretty cool too. The fight, everything. So yeah, good stuff. I like that. Enjoyable. Next, Dungeon Meshi. Oh man, I actually forgot to watch Dungeon Meshi, and I like this anime a lot this season.
Well, I can cook.
I'm gonna watch after this, I guess.
So, sorry for the spoiler, I see, but
Alright.
know.
Yeah.
So basically, the preparation for the dragon fight are ready. So our main team went to go in, but during the fight, they said the plan basically doesn't work. But in the end, they manage with some extra tactics to finish off the dragon. And Laios in the fight also lose one of his, I forgot his one of his leg, yeah. But then it gets healed, but you can still see the wound after the healing. And so after that they proceed right to cut through the dragon's stomach to find the sister body, right?
Right, yeah, of
That,
course.
that was the main point of all this all this adventure, let's say that. But then they can find her because probably the dragon was more active than expected, but we still don't know why. And in the end, they find the episode with them finding the skull of her in the sack where basically the dragon used the fuel to do the dragon breath, basically. So at this point, we don't know if now they can really resurrect the body of the sister, because apparently, from the look, it doesn't seem like that.
Damn. I mean, they will. They surely. Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Yeah, it went way more dark in this episode than all this series, and yeah.
I mean, I expect them to be able to, but we'll see. Alright.
The fight animation was really good about this. All this scene really fun to watch. All these troubles to fight the dragon. Also, we have some always some funny moments in the fight too.
Is it this 24 episodes?
Continue next season, so yeah.
Alright. Looking forward to watching this because it's just a good time every time we watch it. Now, seventh time whoop. My throat was dying. Alright. So, I feel like if I cook this, I will speedrun it, Seemo. But I will cook, then you add up.
Okay.
So the episode starts off and we are in a his moment, a romantic moment. And we are watching the fireflies. Some reason appears. He catches her while she's like jumping to his balcony, basically. Then we go into the more important stuff. We are trying to convince the Prince Arnold about forming the alliance with the Koyao's kingdom, but he's not very interested in it because he doesn't see much value in allying when he can conquer, and instead of getting their technology by alliance, he can just conquer them and get their technology anyways because they are stronger than them much more. So he still doesn't seem to be agreeing with the prince and with the Riche. So we end the episode with some suspicious behavior from Prince Arnold and from the professor that wants to explode shit with the black powder. So we are not sure what's up with that, but probably Prince Arnold has already spoken with the professor somehow, because of how the dialogue said that he was like acting different right now. He was like suspicious behavior basically. And we end a bit in a cliffhanger because we are not sure what's happening right now about the professor situation. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Next episode we are gonna start straight up there with the professor stuff.
Yeah, we are going to approach the end of this arc. This is the end of the season. It's always a really enjoyable anime with good art, animations, and everything. Yeah, I just want to point out that in the first part was most also character development for Arnold. Basically, we see how much he hates his father. Like, he can't even stand that he has the same eyes as him. And yes, but Rish is like, you are your own person, so I will always like this eyes. So like counter this moment, let's say that. And the other part is that Envoy does so much for this country, still hates the sea of the capital. Like when we saw the fireflies, basically Envoy was like some light from some torches was used to the battlefield. So basically saying that Rish is will to try to make him see the beauty on the stuff, so like override the perception he has about the thing he has around, because she knew that Arnold is a really kind person.
Alright. Yeah. Good details, Seemo. So I also want to say that I wish to see a bit of more progress on the relationship between them in the last episode. But other than that, very good stuff overall. I'm sure we are gonna end with the bang on the last episode because Seven Whoop is not disappointing at all. It's a very solid anime. It's one of the best this season for sure, in my opinion.
I agree.
So yeah, we're looking forward to the last episode to close this last arc too. Next.
Good goal. I think you can cook.
Alright. So on this last episode we are going on the date with Fuyuki, and we are going far away because they take the train for like 3 hours. Then they have to take a bus or some shit. So they went very far away for the date. Then I mean, it was very good. Like I even commented with Seemo that the budget was down in this episode basically.
Yeah.
The scenes they captured, everything was so pretty. So many like details on the, because it was some from the POV that they showed was very outwards, so it was a very big panel of a lot of stuff, like a lot of details. So it was very pretty, like a photograph basically.
So
Uh,
basically we are in this park.
Yeah.
Right.
So then we are we have the entire park view with the photography basically. So then we learn the entire episode is just a date, but then the more importantly we learn that Fuyuki is gonna leave. She's gonna study somewhere else, so she's gonna be leaving Hokkaido. And we see how that develops between Fuyuki and I forgot the guy name, to be honest. Tsubasa, and we see how we don't see fully because we are on a cliffhanger, but we see how he reacts, and yeah, it's pretty depressing, not gonna lie. It's kind of sad. All right, so next episode we are gonna see how that ends up, of course. So
Yeah. Pretty sad because also while they are doing this date, there's some foreshadow, like they say, yeah, we are going to see it again, maybe in some years and stuff. So like foreshadowing that maybe they won't meet for long. And when Tsubasa has the chance to say the confession, he says, yeah, we are really close friends, but then he immediately regrets it.
yeah,
And
he actually friends on her.
yeah, and then he tries to confess properly, but then we got the news. So I'm really curious how it's going to end.
I'm
It was
curious.
really
Yeah, I'm curious how it's gonna cook this entire drama, but I'm pretty sure she's not gonna leave Seemo. She's just gonna never mind. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen, to be honest.
yeah. I really like the art, the colors of this episode.
Yeah, I
so
mean, this episode was cooking. Oh god, but yeah, very great stuff. This anime overall has been very enjoyable, but this last episode really it felt a lot more than it was, in my opinion. They did a great job on the last episode for sure.
yes.
Is this 13 episodes or 12, Seemo? Is this the next 12? So next episode is the last one. Alright.
Yes.
Hopefully they close out the Fuyuki thing at least. I mean, yeah, because it's the
Yeah.
last episode for this season. I feel like this is probably gonna get a second season of anime, to be honest. I just feel it.
Hopefully.
Alright, next.
My anime, basically.
Tales of Wedding Rings. You wanna cook, Seemo?
Yes. So Sato and the girls are back to our world, like we saw last episode. They are trying to live there, and basically there are two parts of the episode where we see that Time doesn't will to go back because she think that her grandfather is dead, and obviously she doesn't want also Sato to die because otherwise she will get lost, probably depressed and stuff. But same time you see that after a while the other girls start to get bored about our world because they have their duty as a ring princess, so they prepare all life for that, and now it's like how can find something else, and then we meet the last girl. That basically is a replica of the dwarf princess that comes out from a shrine, and basically was teleported to Sato world because they didn't want anyone to steal the earth ring, the last ring. And thanks to her, basically they get all the 5 rings, obviously, but they can also go back to their world. And then we have like this moment between Sato and Ime talking to each other, and like Sato is like if the moment where if we keep to live here, probably you will never be happy because you already sacrificed like 10 years. I mean, you were ready to throw 10 years of life here to do your duty as princess. And but in the end, basically, Sato convinced her to go back to fight the Abyss King.
Mm-hmm.
And funny for once that Sato wasn't an alpha, wasn't a beta, and started to go alpha. We're ready to go in. It gets interrupted by our new character, our new princess, and yeah, that was really disappointed. I wish we will go all in for once,
Uh-huh.
but we never get.
Yeah. I
And
mean, continue. I thought you were done.
yeah, in the end, the episode is like all the princess ready to go back to fight the last battle.
Mm-hmm. I mean, since this is this a light novel? This might be a manga actually. I'm not sure because since they're always stopping, it might be a manga. Because a
Yeah,
light
man.
novel, my novel, they usually actually are much they don't give a fuck. They just go and write what happens. But in manga, they usually do stuff like this, Seemo. So it's probably manga.
Mhm.
Alright, so overall, I actually enjoyed this episode a bit more than I thought. I thought it was gonna be worse because I thought they were gonna be slower. Like it's gonna take 2 episodes to do something about the situation, but no. I mean, I thought it was gonna take longer for us to go back, basically, but no, it was faster than I expected. The dialogue was better too, in my opinion, because I felt the main character kind of have better dialogue than usually. Usually is more like, yes, I am the thinking, yeah. And this time he actually felt like it says some decent stuff, to be honest. It made sense with his points, so yeah, I enjoyed it.
Good episode, ready for the final. Let's see how the end is going to end.
I don't know about good episode. It was okay. It was better than usual, the dialogue, I think. But yeah, it was fine. Next.
Next, Angel, you cook.
The foolish angel dances with the devil. Is it the last episode? Oh, it is. It's final on March 25th. This is so sad, Simo. I'm gonna read the manga.
Episode is the last one.
I'm gonna read the manga for sure on this. Alright. So, this kind of hard to cook. Wait.
You have the fight,
I know. Alright, so we start off with the full-on continuation from the previous episode. We are in the park with the brother being an asshole, basically. And then it powers up very hard that he got some special wings, the demon, which he basically sacrifices a piece of the wing for more power, pretty much. So he's kind of destroying the brother in the 1v1. He's kind of winning very hard, our demon guy. And but he's not acting like himself, of course. He's like the power has got into him pretty much. So wait, what is her name, Simo? I fucking Alzheimer, bro. Willy. Oh, cause I forgot Willy. That's such an easy name. So Willy has to step up too because he's clearly not in his sane mind. So yeah, they double team up. The Angel brothers team up against the demon guy in order to make him shield the fuck out, pretty much. And yeah, they are successful in that. And after that, I don't remember fully what. Oh, I do remember. So then we go and since Willy is very tired after what just happened, he takes their back to the apartment.
Yes.
And then the avatar appears. Yeah, the avatar appears and they talk about the entire situation in the heaven. How Willy was treated and stuff like that. And she's basically thankful that basically she's cutting more. Willy is basically cutting more ties with the heavens. So because the avatar is thankful about that because the heavens just treats their body. So what's the point in having ties with them? I think that's what the avatar was talking about. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the episode. Great stuff. The animation was better than usual. The fights, the studio, like the production on this, when they need more frames, they produce the frames. When they need more action, they do the job pretty well, in my opinion. So that was nice to see. In every episode, not just on this one, but in the other fights, when they needed to, they actually pop pretty pretty well.
Yes.
Alright,
They
you want to say
were
something?
oh yeah. So point out that Akutsu basically when he transformed, he basically lost the control. So the only way was basically make him use all the wings power. And when we go back to the his chief leads, basically we see also that on her desk there is a book with confidential stuff. So there's probably something more about our boy Akutsu going on. And then we have the backstory of Lily, basically. Our family basically is one of the, I don't know, noble type that puts merits and power above everything else, and she had to work hard with, by studying and stuff to at least have a chance to be accepted in the family because she has no wing. And yeah, I really enjoy it when Akutsu punched the brother a lot. Even if they say, yeah, but he never physically abused me, I don't care. He deserves even more. Anyway,
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm sure it was fine. My just eating him a bit, it was fine. But then it started also, it started going Andrew Tate mode. He started eating it.
I wouldn't mind. But
So
at
yeah,
least we see that somehow he cares about her sister, somehow.
I mean, yeah, it kind of does, seems. So I mean, yeah, because he also said that he will not be going further on this issue, like because if he was a fallen asshole, he will come back later and try to fuck up the demon. But he said, I think he said something around he's gonna turn an eye for now or something like that.
He, yeah, basically good to say to his brother that if he try again, so he's not going to stop this time.
All right, great episode as always, Seemo.
Yeah.
As you can see, where I'm putting my mouse, I see some very good stuff already for the next episode.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that, and yeah, I'm gonna watch the manga for this for sure after I read. Next,
The weakest Tamer.
the weakest Tamer. So I just watched like 6 episodes yesterday on 2x speed, and I catched up on it, and yeah, pretty decent. I mean, nothing crazy. I feel like at the start I was thinking it would be a bit more interesting for me, but personally it felt a bit slow as things progressed in the village. Like when we were hopping from village to village, it felt like the author was kind of farming the light novels, farming the word progress. I know how it is though. The word progress is important, the light novels, but then we find a group, adventure group, because she's saved. She's in a bad situation with the augurs. She's catching a trap too, and the flame guy and the fire guy saves her. And you wanna continue from there on, Simo? You know where I am. All right.
Yes. So basically, last episode is basically continuing the plot we said last one, where we are trying to figure out who the traitors about this organization that kidnaps kids around the town, sell them as slaves, plus doing some other illegal activities, I guess. And thanks to the Ivy, let's say, Second Life that keep her to give her suggestion how to deal on about this situation, the adventure group form out this plan to catch out all the traitors and finally getting rid of this evil group that you can feel from the their expression and stuff. They say that they really suffer about them being unable to get rid of them, and like how every parents have to keep an eye on their children when they are out, because we don't know when they can get kidnapped. And probably the next episode we see the finish of all this plan, and we see how all it ends.
How many episodes is this? 12?
Yeah, I think it's 12.
So it's probably not next episode, because next episode is 11. So I expect the last one to be more of the wrap up for that. Maybe not actually. Maybe it's gonna the last one they might use it for a hook up for second
Yeah.
season, because the quality of this is above average. So they might have already planned the second season for this. Be honest. All right. So overall, pretty enjoyable anime for sure. Nothing special. I think. I feel like the pacing kinda dropped in the first few episodes of the season. Like the episode 4, 5, 6, they could have done a bit better in the pacing. But overall, enjoyable anime
Yes.
with good production values for sure. Next, a sign of affection. You cook, Seemo. I'm sorry. Oh.
Okay, so we have basically 3 parts in this episode. So the first part is where Yuki basically manage to do this interview to get the job with her friend Aunt, and yeah, in the end she gets the job, and she's happy about it because we know she's thief. She took so much just to find one, so we are pretty happy about that. And then yeah, it's Somi going to meet her when it's kinda late before she goes to bed, basically. And like we see how Yuki is kind of frustrated because she tried to communicate from the balcony, but without light is kind of hard with the language sign. So she gets frustrated when she sees Tsomi going, basically going away. She just get out of the house and just goes to him. And Tsomi say like, yeah, I'm happy that you're trying so hard, but we should make time even to enjoy our date here before traveling, because they haven't really had a real date after
Yeah,
getting together.
for some time, yeah, because she was also busy with work and stuff like that. All right.
But the most important part is
Oh no.
probably my favorite character for now. Basically, we have Shin basically telling to Emma that Itsumi has the girlfriend, and he basically always liked her. Even for when they was high school, he said that he will never fall with her, but
That was Cap.
yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot also about the other part where we have Yuki and Oshi at the supermarket.
I mean, yeah, I can speed on that part. It was just
I mean, I don't care about Oshi because
yeah, I mean, yeah,
he got the chance.
yeah. I was just say fast. I mean, Yuki just noticed that he was acting a bit different.
Yeah.
A bit. He was trying to be kinder, like nicer as a person overall.
Yeah.
Because of what he told Sumi pretty much.
Yeah, basically showing that how much Oshi is frustrated who haven't done anything before.
Yeah.
But now yes, it's Omi. So basically, my main really interest about Shin situation.
Yeah.
Basically, Oshi, I don't care. Itsuomi is basically impossible for him to fail.
Yeah.
So
The Giga Riz.
we have Shin that, I really like his character.
Yeah.
To see how it goes.
I mean, it's also it's not relatable to me, but I feel like it kind of might relate to a lot of people, to be honest, the Shin situation. And also when he said pick me, like you remember, we watched it yesterday. It was like so like I was like damn son, you were like damn pick me, damn, that was nice. That was very my kokoro,
Yes, it's always pick animation, art. I mean, the quality of this anime probably is the best probably in this season.
Yeah,
If
I mean,
you
the art
count
style.
the animation from the Ninja one, obviously.
The art style is insane though. Like, I feel like it's one of the best production wise on the entire season for sure. But to be honest, we have a decent, a good amount of good productions this season. To be honest, so loving these Magical Girls is also pretty high production. It feels like, in my opinion. And Seven Loop is also above average for sure. That
Yeah,
art style
also,
is
well,
they gold.
so really good.
Yeah. All right. Next. Mm-mm.
Sasaki.
Oh, you have to cook on this because I am not catching up.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a bit disappointed about this one
Okay.
because
Do we just drop it today?
I mean it's last episode. I can watch the next one.
Ah,
So
okay.
I mean I watched the episode, but it's kinda the pacing I think is too bad because most of the time they repeat some stuff. Some scene are really slow. And for after the last arc got back a bit to its roots where we have a random scene like we have the scene where Sasaki saves basically the Saki girl, I forgot the name, Shizuka basically. So basically, imagine you put the barrier right,
Yeah.
and for 10 minutes you have the some people basically shooting at him, like literally it's just they're shooting while he
Oh.
speaks like, oh, okay.
Okay.
We met like the boss of the evil psychic agency, let's call it that. That is basically has the power to create everything from his imagination. I expect a bit more good stuff in the fight against the Picha, but was kind of.
Hmm.
But
Then.
yeah, always something good scene like he's trying to attack and Sasaki and PR talking about this how to buy the smartphone. So
Alright. Sounds a bit
yeah,
disappointing.
yeah,
Like the one
yeah,
time that the demon appears, like,
yeah, yeah.
and we don't talk about it.
Yeah, it's basically the pacing in the last arc that for me
Okay.
were kind of meh.
Alright. Understandable. Next. Alright. The Witch and the Beast. I can cook. So on this episode, we see the Gideon with the true form is actually very strong. Is way stronger than we thought. I feel like he's basically a world level threat, and
Yeah,
he defeats the demon sword with a one punch, and he had to punch with the left hand because if he punches with the right hand, it's over for the demon sword.
basically.
So so yeah, that was pretty nice. We also saw some more backstory into the Blade Witch, which I forgot the name. The Demon Sword Witch. We saw.
Eagle? Okay.
Where?
Eagle,
Ego? Is that her name?
I remember. Elga, no Eagle.
Oh, Elga. Yeah, Elga. So we saw more into her. She was also basically always obsessed with the Demon Sword. So much so that the Demon Sword even noticed that it might be the not kind of a reincarnation of the Isolde Master,
Yeah,
which
the witch
is
that sealed him.
yeah, because they were the backs the nice, very nice backstory about how she hated it, but at the same time she also felt the opposite, which is love. The opposite of hatred is love, but she wished that and the next ones in the family would not have the hatred part for the sword, would just have the love. So that was what I took away from that scene, which was nice overall. Even though I'm a bit confused, why are we loving the demon sword? It's just a demon sword, It's but anyways, to each their own, right? And yeah, good stuff. We defeat the demon sword. We also destroy the fucking church guy. He's actually hacked, and he dies. I'm pretty sure. They don't show extra. Oh no, he's taken alive, but he's gonna get destroyed basically by the nice guy later on. But he's taken alive by him for now. So yeah, that's it. Great stuff overall. We saw not just more information about Gido as a character, but more information about Elga too. Elga she might join the squad. I'm not sure. Is she joining the squad?
She might. They didn't say for sure, but she might.
Yeah. And honestly, I liked Elga, and I think she's pretty cool. She's like Gilgamesh, but a bit weaker, to be honest. So yeah, I'm down for Alga to join the squad.
Yeah,
She
this arc
also
overall was pretty interesting. Like we see that in this world there are really uh, world destroying uh, you know
yeah.
uh,
I mean, War Destroying,
and
like so many, like they say that if the those like I don't know the guys, but you know the military looking ones, like they're not church, but you know the other ones,
paladins
the paladins and the
and
corporation that we are looking for. I don't remember the name. If they fight, it's like world is over. Like there is nothing left.
yeah.
So we see that in this world the power levels are insane pretty much. Like we see that Gido is a fucking menace. The demon sword like just by itself can destroy the world too. But yeah. So we see that a lot of stuff can just destroy the entire world in this universe. And that's interesting because the power level is a bit wacky and I like it to be honest. And yeah. Very good stuff. It's one of my favorites this season, as I said before. And I hope that they might announce a second season fast. But I'm not sure they will, Seemo. What do you think?
I have doubts.
I also have some doubts, to be honest. This was a lot of people were looking forward to this, to be honest. Let me see how it's doing in Mal. Oh, it's doing fine in Mal though. The score is a bit low, but it's a lot of members are watching it. But it's a bit low, the score, 7.1. Why? It's pretty good. Alright, so next, I guess.
Gushing over magical girl. Quality.
Simo, you can cook.
Okay, we have the fights basically with Utena and the boss, and the Kiwi with the giant goal. And yeah, we see that. Let's start with Kiwi fight. Basically, she has explosive power every time she eats. She can do way more stuff in this form, but the problem is that the more power she uses, the more self damage she gets because she can't control it properly, basically. But in the end, she managed to defeat the giant goal. But the main part was obviously the Utena fight. Oh, there are a lot to say. So basically, we see that how much Utena is kind of bored to listen to this boss. It's like, yeah, sure, your plan, yeah. And so the only way for her to get motivated to fight her is imagining her as a basic lolly. And then she power up like crazy. She even transformed in like this adult form, Utena.
Yeah,
And then she proceed to punish her. Obviously, nice stuff going
yeah,
there.
a bit
We
of
see
punishing.
some really nice expression also from Utena. Yeah, they cooked. And after the fight, basically the boss tried to escape, but then you meet the Vena.
Venom.
Yeah, and we see that Vena basically was all a part of his plan. Basically, like the boss power that basically landed that power. The power from our main trio space comes from within themselves.
Yeah.
And basically with the giant goal like gets rid of the boss, but I'm not sure if he's dead or not, but
I'm not
we
sure.
looks like she's dead, but we'll
It
see.
does look like she's dead. Venom is spotting
And
some shit for sure.
we see that there is way more darker part of his character like expected, and but we can see where the main goal for now, but probably is focusing on making Utena grow. I think that's his main goal for now, for what he wants to achieve, basically.
Alright.
And yeah, what can I say? That Utena for this season is the character that has the most development, even more than the solo leveling guy, Sumo. Because you compare her from the beginning, you can see that how she progressed into this like evil arc, let's say that. But it's not even evil because she really said that she really loves the magical gold. That part is never going to get away. So what do you think, guys?
All right, so I was not expecting the Vena thing, the Vena subplot that appeared there. I knew it was up to some shady stuff, but I was not expecting him to just order basically the big girl to destroy the boss after she lost the powers, basically. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but other than that, very good stuff, and I mean overall very enjoyable as always, Seemo. I liked the Kiwi progression. Like she wasn't useless. So that was nice. And yeah, great stuff as always. Very enjoyable, and it's just sad that this peak is soon to be over. Simo is just depressing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very good stuff as always.
Yeah, definitely one of the best anime of this season.
Alright, so
Dr. Lee's, we know that we are talking, and maybe
maybe
at some point,
maybe one day
Ninja Kamui.
Ninja Kamui.
You can cook this one.
Alright, I'm gonna speedrun because I'm a speedrunner enjoyer. So he gets saved by now we
Emma.
I know. Well, I know her name. I know. So he gets saved by Emma. We learn that she's Emma, and she's trying to put him into the suit so he can actually fight back the the strongest ninjas in the suits, because the suits are OP. But no worries, because the suit is really good. The suit that he's gonna get is the new technology advance. It's synced to the brain, so it's better. It's faster. So he couldn't get in time, so Emma has to fight against the dwarf looking guy. She loses sadly, but it was very cool overall. Not just the fight, the choreography was good. Not just the animation, I meant, because we see that Emma uses powers with the technology. So she basically just controls stuff in the city. Like she controlled drones, she controlled the trucks around her. She was doing everything in the environment to try to win the fight, I guess. And eventually she loses it because both of them are losing don't have time in energy. The suits are running out of energy basically, and they are gonna charge, but the dwarf guy destroyed her charger, so he gets charged, but she didn't get charged. So he wins just because he has energy left on his suit. And Emma it's over. She's dead pretty much. Yeah, I mean, she's dead, I'm pretty sure. So we end the episode with because of everything that is going on, Egan is synchroing with the suit, and he feels the pressure. You know, he hears the message that Emma died too, while trying to protect him. So he just powers up and synchros with the suit very fast suddenly. So then we end the episode with him in the suit and getting ready to destroy this dwarf looking guy in the suit too. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Did I speedrun too fast? I don't know.
I mean, there isn't. While talking about this anime, there is a lot of plot to talk.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
The story is pretty simple overall.
Yeah.
I don't know if this anime is dead, because
I'm pretty sure she is.
Maybe interrupted when he saw Egan coming out from the suit. But can't wait to see how much Overpowered is going to be with the suit. That's for sure.
I mean, yeah. They are hyping that the suit is like the best suit ever they ever produced. So is are the Giga strong alone, but with the suit is gonna be like this. It's gonna be around the strongest for sure. So that's gonna be cool. And the tech guy, the Mark Zuckerberg, is also interested because I'm pretty sure they let the suit get stolen on purpose. Like they want to see what the suit can really do. So they might fuck themselves over this because they might just die because they want to see the suit in action.
The only thing we can say more is about Emma basically knew Egan's wife that because she saved her, but she couldn't made in time to save all the family. And also that we don't forget Mike, that is alive. But we don't know exactly how it's going to basically show that how much the evil his company is doing, basically.
Alright, good stuff. Next, Ishura. Oh, Ishura is getting a second season, Seemo. Apparently.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
'Cause,
makes sense.
they couldn't make in time to finish everything.
I mean, not just that, but makes sense without this anime is you cannot have one season because you have so many points that are gonna be left out for a second season. That's
Yeah.
because that's literally it. Like you just can't. They had everything planned from the start to the second season without they adapted the scenes too, because there were so many introduction episodes, but they were interesting though. Like I feel like the introduction episodes on these were not bad in my opinion, even though a lot of people were saying kind of bad about it, but I liked it. I think the anime is pretty cool. So yeah. I can cook. Did you cook previously? No. Okay, you can cook on this one, Simo.
So basically, we have two main fights, we say. Well, one isn't even a fight. So basically, we have the Red Wyvern basically join up with the Kurte that was the blind girl. That until now she didn't know he was a Wyvern. But in the end, she touches him while he's dying. It's like, oh yeah, you're really a Wyvern and stuff. But then the Wyvern obsessed guy that wants to kill all of them basically came in and threatening Kurt to stay away from him because Wyvern are evil, they should be killed and stuff. And when the Red Wyvern tried to attack him before he's dying, the blue one, Alus, comes in, shoots and basically kill both Kurte and the other Wyvern, basically. So this was a really pretty sad scene to see.
Yeah, it
And
was.
then the fight.
I mean,
with-
but Kuze appears, so they're probably fine. I think. No,
I don't know.
I don't know. Kuze is a bit sus. I'm not sure. I mean, he's a bit of a church person, so he might save the blind girl, Corte. He might save her. I'm not sure. We'll see.
And then we have basically Dakai, that was one of the most cool guy we had against Sojiro. I mean, we knew already that.
I mean, I had
Sojiro would win. I mean, no doubt.
I had a problem with this episode of Simo about that. So we literally just saw Dakai win with the 1v1 against the hot booba Spider Woman. It's very sad that she died, of course, because she was.
Yeah.
Anyways, she was very nice, of course. But we already knew that Dakai had no chance against Sojiro. First off, because Sojiro was the first guy, Giga guy, appearing. So
Yes.
he was the first one. He can't die this early on. That's a rule in anime and manga and stuff. So he can't die this early. And second, we saw that guy win his fight already. So that's another rule. He already won once in a previous episode. If he's fighting again against a major enemy, he's losing. So it was very predictable, this fight. But I would say, even it was predictable, it was done pretty well. I would say it was very cool. The little fight, it was very fast, but it was very cool. The strategy that the guy was using to try to win, but he still couldn't pull up the trick. He's basically just, as he said, he's a bandit, so he's trying to win with a trick, but he couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
Very sad. That guy was so cool.
Yes. We have also the part with Yuno basically saying, I want to blame my weakness for making my friend die, but I will just put all the rage on Dakai.
Yeah.
Typical. Anyway, so she's just bitching around. But she saw that she used her, I don't know how to call them, basically kunai.
Yeah,
So
like
the daggers, basically to guide Sojiro to her, to get her revenge, because she knew he couldn't beat the guy 1v1, basically. And then we have the little interaction between Taren and the skeleton guy. That basically she gives him the information he wants about where the Demo King basically body should be. And I mean, pretty interesting that they said that everyone know about the Demon King, but no one know anything about it, basically,
Yeah.
about him and the hero. And yeah, how basically she lost all this war, and probably yeah, she's going to die. But she was a good ruler overall. But
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, she said that as a rover she wasn't the best. She was more of the commander, so I don't know. Anyways, good stuff overall. Yono is on the schizo arc as always. She's on the fucking drugs. But yeah, that guy, rest in peace, my guy.
yeah,
He had no chance. Like, when I saw that, I ain't no way it's over. Anyways,
it was so
that,
cool.
that was sad because he had no chance. Anyway, yeah, unlucky.
Next one.
BUCCHIGIRI. If I cook, I'm gonna speedrun. Oh, wait, but I'll cook anyways. Fuck it.
Yeah,
There is not that much
a lot
to
to
say.
say. Yeah,
Yeah, so right now we are in Matakara arc, and he got the others. He got the other Onki people inside of him. The Onki guy, spirit,
yeah,
Onki spirit, the bad one. And we also see that the other guy that had the bad spirit inside of him is down around us. That guy that was called the
Seemo.
Emperor or whatever is down around us. He basically became homeless. He's weak too. Like he can barely walk right now. I don't know what's up with that. So after losing the spirit, he's down around us. He can barely walk, and he's homeless. And he's trying to whisper into our main character like some weird shit, so he can put fighting very fast. I think like he wants to. I'm not sure what's the plan, but I think he wants to try to get the spirit back, the bull spirit back into him somehow. So he's trying to manipulate the main character, because the main character is dumb as a brick, so that's not very hard, I think. So he's trying to manipulate the main character, the emperor, with that. And we see that Matakara is going off the barracks, so they have a quick fight, the main character and Matakara. And not much happened with it, so we just saw the fight. Then the main guy just runs away because he has to go take a shit, the usual, So dumb. And then we end. We also see that the girl, I forgot her name, but basically Maoro, yeah, Maoro is also worried with Matakara, because I mean, she felt, I think she related to the situation a bit, because it's her Matakara big brother is I'm not sure if he's dead or if he's in a coma or whatever, but she understood. Maoro understood that Matakara brother is dead. He died in prison, and yeah, so she probably relates to that because she likes her big brother a lot, obsessively a lot. So she wants to go and probably talk with Matakara about it. Yeah, so she's looking for Matakara now too. Yeah, we end the episode around that zone. Something more, Seemo, to say?
yeah. Basically, we see also that Senya and the evil Onki Ichiya basically had some relationship in the past where Senya wanted to be as strong as him, but we don't know how it ended.
Oh yeah, they were basically like a duo.
Yeah. And also that we end like Shindo say that to Arjun that the real objective of the Sonki spirit is to basically possess their body in the end.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's what the whisperer is saying. The voices that guy says. So, all right. So overall, interesting stuff. I like this arc right now. Actually, I think it's kind of interesting, but I really wanna see what's the climax for this. To be honest, I really wanna just go fast on it. But it's interesting though. It's not boring. Next,
Panda guy.
Mr. Villain's Day Off. So this one was a bit sadder. You wanna cook, Sima?
Mm-hmm. So we have basically two main plots. Basically, we have the Sherry girl, basically that so a year passed, so she is back. So she's up only when the tree is basically blooming. Where he meets near next to it, there is another tree guy, little child, basically that wants to talk with her. And now a evil, really evil guy uh, basically give them the how is it called the phone that you make with the glass. I forgot.
Oh,
The
I don't know.
telephone, yeah.
But they made the glass with the not real glasses like with the
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
it's a communication thing that
better.
they show.
Okay. And so he can communicate with the Sherry girl. But the main problem is that some days after he basically gets uh,
Removed.
yeah. But and the Sherry girl is really sad and basically end up her blossoming basically immediately and disappear. But then we discover that I don't know how this is the logic, but I don't care. The tree became basically a bench that is basically in front of the cherry tree, so the boy is still kind of alive. And probably next time, hopefully, the cherry blooms, they can talk to each other in front, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like next episode it's gonna show like I like how this anime they create little plots, like very small plots, and they like go and construct them.
Mhm.
Is that the word? No, that's a Portuguese word. My bad. They go and build them.
Yeah.
They go and build these little plots, and we go and work on these plots for a while. And last time we saw the Sherry Girl was like, I don't know, like episode 4 or some shit. So now we are bound to the Sherry Girl thing, and the next episode I'm pretty sure they will show the completion to this little arc. So it's very cute stuff, to be honest. But even though it was kind of depressing for a while on this episode.
And
But
then
yeah.
we have the other arc where basically our evil, really evil guy meets this robot cat, and basically he's dying because he has no battery. We discovered that he basically was made from another organization that want to control the Earth, and got basically discarded. And in this rain, basically sees it, but in the end, you know how much evil it is. So in the
Yeah.
end, he takes care of it.
So evil.
But then he got forced by, because he's still a pretty responsible guy, because the cat could be a dangerous weapon from another organization. He brings them to his organization, to Rooney, that he basically disassemble it. And we can see how much he suffer because in the end he gets attached to this robot guy,
Yeah.
cat, that I must say that he really acts as a cat, like being tsundere and stuff.
Yeah, he is for sure a cat.
And but in the end, he saw it disassembled, but in the end they put it together, and basically he's going to live with him probably. So really cute, sad moment, I would say.
Yeah, this episode had a bit of a more bittersweet to it, but very good stuff overall.
And now I will shock you after. Go, finish.
Okay, I feel like the next one is gonna end on a sweeter note for the last episode for sure. That's why it was born bittersweet. Go on, Sim.
We haven't talked about Panda in 2 episodes.
True, that is true. Next one, don't worry, it will be back for the final. Also, I was checking on Mal, and why does this have only a 7.1? What the fuck?
I mean, I can understand why, because it's
I can't. It's so cute.
It's a skit type of anime.
Yeah, it's like a skit, but it's so enjoyable. Like I feel like if I was like a kid, I could miss like a few episodes on TV. Then I would go to TV and catch on like episode 5, and I would still get it.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
I don't know if we will ever get a continuation, but it
Yeah.
was one of the really chill, relaxing anime that you could just go in this season. I will
Uh-huh.
miss it.
Yeah, I'll miss it for sure. So good. Very enjoyable stuff for sure. It's like such a family friendly anime. Like everyone can just sit around and watch it. Alright, next. Sengoku Yoko. You really have to catch up on this because I always forget to catch up on this. I even asked you what should I watch. You didn't remember me, Simo.
So basically, we finished the training and we have our main cast dealing with the dragon basically. So, well, we have first the part where Shinsuke ends up being able to kill Senya. That could be one of the most powerful Demon King later if he doesn't kill it now. But he's a nice guy, so in the end, they decide to let him live. And I like the mountain god, like basically send Jinka in front of the dragon guy. But he was so scared, like he's saying, yeah, there is basically if you can think a miracle that let you win against the dragon, maybe you should just bet on that and just do it. And yeah, in the end, we have also Tama finish her training. Basically, she spent basically like 10 years collecting energy. So basically, Jinka gets more powerful. And the fight happens. It's a really cool fight. We see how all the power up ends up for Jinka, but for Shizuke doesn't fight at all. And basically has one more tail by default when fusing with Tama. So he has access to the metal element, the steel element, you know. But then the fight go on. Jinga loses one of his arm, and he gets, when he's about to die, basically he gets one more additional tail, but it's different from the town one. And in the end, the mountain god stop the fight like easily because she's like super overpowered. And but she say, yeah, but for my help you're going to pay a price, not now but even later, or maybe I'm going to eat one of your souls. And she basically promised to stop the dragon guy while they handle with the fortress that is basically the minor mountain god that she wants to rescue.
I see. Be confusing.
Yeah.
Alright. That's it of anime. Alright. You wanna say something else before we finish for today, Simo? For today's episode?
I mean, last episode is the final for a lot of anime, so the week after the next one probably will be pretty short to talk about, you know.
Wait, we are week 11 now though, so it's
yeah.
next week is the final week.
Yeah, but the week after was saying that we have still to do the finals for the other that started later, you know. I will miss anime already, like I can definitely miss the panda.
Oh yeah.
The angel.
Angel Devil.
Oh, I don't think I will miss Alien Magic.
I will miss Instant Death for sure, Simo.
Instant Death probably yes. One of the most random but still entertaining anime this season.
Seven Loop.
Hokkaido
Gauss, I will miss it too a bit.
Depends on how the end.
Yeah, it depends.
If the ending satisfy me, but there should be 2 more ghosts appear. I don't know.
I'm gonna miss Shin Soldier because I don't know if we have a anime of this, of this quality.
I think they're going to. I mean, Gushing with Magical Gold and Chains probably are going to get season 2.
Yeah, I think so too, to be honest.
I mean, Gushing with Magical Gold for the authors and iTunes for Elf issues is sold out all the manga in Japan, so I definitely.
I think Shin Soldier also has a good chance of getting. Okay,
Yeah,
10 seconds.
also it's the last episode of Doctor Release.
Oh, hell no.
my god, oh my-
Hell no.
I'm going to catch up with the last episode and see how this anime hands on.
Oh, alright.
This season was really enjoyable.
We are not done yet, Seemo, though. Calm down there. One more week to finish a lot of this anime. Alright, though. Great stuff as always. Good stuff. We will see you guys on the next week. Bye.
Bye bye.